Chicago's Morning Answer continues next on AM 560, The Answer.
Now, from the Signature Bank Studios. If you're looking for the latest news, insight into what it means, and the sharpest opinion, there's only one station in Chicago where you can turn, and it's this one. We're AM 560, The Answer.
Top of the morning, Dan and Amy, and always looking to profile organizations that provide intersection points for people who believe in living in a free society, people who believe in free minds and free markets, to congregate, to activate them for electoral purposes or even professional and commercial purposes. One such connector, connecting others, is Tom Sodeika. He's the founder and CEO of Freedom Square, and he joins us now. Tom, good to have you with us again.
Good morning, Dan and Amy, and thank you for the golden earring walk-on music. Love it.
Yes.
I know, isn't it good?
The bullet hits the bone. I'm impressed that you picked that up. Yeah, very good.
All right. Absolutely.
All right, Tom.
Hey, great. Okay, Dan, go ahead.
No, I just...
I was going to say it was great seeing us last week. Is that what you're going to say, Tom?
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, what a great thing. Tuesday at the event for the watch party, which was excellent, and then the sponsor breakfast was phenomenal. And yeah, to get caught up with you guys was great.
Yeah, and then we enjoyed seeing you eat your body weight in breakfast sausage. So that was fun. Glad you could make it.
Yes, and
enjoy the buffet.
You know, when I don't normally do breakfast, but when I walked in and I saw that tray of bacon and sausage, I'm like, well, pardon me.
Yes. I hear you.
Yeah,
well,
you pushed me over, man. Thanks.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Well, let's talk about let's talk about Freedom Square and the Freedom Chamber and how we can get capitalists and free market types to organize and congregate together and advance the cause.
Absolutely. Well, and thank you for having me on. And Freedom Square, freedomsquare.com is our site where we aggregate news, podcasts, resources, and also have a pro-American business directory. And we're proud to have you guys on in the podcast. And we aggregate a lot of the Salem properties because the news there is excellent. But during this process and over the last couple of years and talking with Dave Santrella, the CEO of Salem, and Gary Rabine and Alfredo Ortiz and a number of folks, the one thing we kept coming back to is that U.S. Chamber has been doing nothing for Main Street, small business, small mid-sized businesses, probably for 25 years. They left for supposed greener pastures with globalists and policies that have really hurt the small business. And so we thought, you know what, there's got to be an alternative, and there really isn't one. And we thought we've got the heart, we've got the firepower, and we've got the connections. And the aforementioned gentlemen are co-founders in our Freedom Chamber, which we use Freedom Chamber because people know what a Chamber of Commerce is. Only this is a little bit different because it's on a national scale. And our mission boiled down is to unify, strengthen, and advance the pro-American small business community.
And how do you recruit these small business owners? I mean, how do you reach out to them? How do you find them, I should say?
Well, through marketing, through our partners. If you were to go to freedomchamber.net and go to our About page, you'll see our list of co-founders, which are some prominent companies, and they are reaching out to their networks and bringing members over, and then going on shows like yours, which helps a lot because from our Thursday breakfast last week, we had a number of companies join us, and I tell you, Salem's got great sponsors, and if I could just give a plug for them, the listeners every opportunity you have to support these businesses, please do, because they turn that money around and put it back in the support of Salem, where we get great programming. We're not like the Democrats, where you send billions to an NGO and then have it flush back under the table to you. We got to do it the old-fashioned way. So please support the sponsors.
The Freedom Chamber, like I know it's national in scope, but most businesses are going to be local in outlook in terms of the policy environment. What happens for in Chicago and Illinois is more impactful in many businesses than what happens in D.C. So how do you sort of represent interests of companies spread across the country, both locally and nationally?
So we've got the advocacy arm right now in D.C. and statewide. We're going to have to build out the more local aspect of the advocacy strength through our partner Job Creators Network that is looking to build a network of local advocates to fight against really the antithetical small business policies that come out now and then. So we're in the building process. We launched in late May, June, and our building and our the other thing is even though you might be a local company, we have great benefits that you can take advantage of. And probably the greatest benefit we've been working on 9 months with now we released is a group health plan that is available to our members that have 3 or more employees on a plan. They can now get into a group health plan that will save them a lot of money. And I switched Freedom Square to the plan. Our guys are very happy. The network had 98% of their doctors. We saved 52% on our premium, and that's a huge impact.
Yeah, it's a big deal. Are you going to
benefit.
do like low interest car loans next or mortgages?
Well, mortgages, no, but we have these. The benefits are geared more towards corporate level, so like business plans, technology, data, digital marketing, advertising. What other? We've got a number of benefits that are out there, but in time, as our members join us, they are supplying their own set of benefits to fellow members, because we really want to raise the tide for everybody to be conducting commerce with each other and take the opportunity to get rid of the woke vendors off your P&L.
Absolutely. And also, too, just on the employment side, looking for employees, sort of borrowing from Mike Rowe. There was a good interview he recently did with our friend Selena Zito talking about the headlines catching up to him these days in terms of young people, men, but not exclusively, eschewing college for the trades. And there's a couple of stories of people that he's provided scholarships to through his foundation. And, sort of what's going on now with the jobs in the trades or in manufacturing that are going unfilled. And so I would think, some small business owner-operator businesses, but that could be somewhat substantial in size, 50, 100, 150 employees. And they're looking for employees. This seems like a good place for them as well.
It's a great place. One of our advisors, if you scroll further down on our About page, you'll see we have advisors that hit certain aspects of everything from national security down to the labor market. And one of our labor market analysts is Red Balloon. And they're building a tremendous database of folks, as you said, and they're non-woke. And we're also working we just had a meeting last week on building a program for where internships, because of our access to a tremendous amount of college youth that we're going to be implementing. We hope within 6 months to make that available for our members. So once you get in there, there's a lot there to be had, and and again, it's also the power of the the force multiplier of being together. And when we go to Washington and say, listen, one of the things we're working on is making sure the corporate tax cuts impact the pass-throughs, the LLCs and the sole proprietors and the sub-S corps, because I think only 15% of the companies are C corps that are eligible for the 15% tax cut if you're U.S. based. So we're working on that with JCN, and we had a recent victory with the Corporate Transparency Act being quashed, the beneficial ownership reporting, which, Dan, you've got a business, you probably looked at that and said, what the hell is this? Yeah. So that has been stopped thanks to JCN and others.
Yeah, we actually talked to Carol Roth about that a week or so ago. And no, that is important, sort of a below the fold issue, but like a real impact on small business So this is cool. How do people sign up? What's the program? Give us the details.
freedomchamber.net. You'll sign up there. Right now, our annual membership is $347. You can get that back inside of 30 days in terms of benefits. As I was building this out, I switched my services and products to our members, and I'm saving over $17,000 a year in expenses that I had with other vendors. So the payback is very strong.
Yeah, and you can
for people when they sign up, have them say Dan and Amy, because, and you guys know Chuck and Mike, they do a great job with video and interviews. We'll do an interview for our Salem friends, and also produce a nice video piece that they can multi-purpose as marketing that they can use, and that's got a tremendous value in it too. But just go to freedomchamber.net. Take a look around. If it's something you want to join us with, please join us, because we are growing, and we want to amass all the good people and companies and entrepreneurs in one place, and we will be able to make a huge difference.
freedomchamber.net is the website, freedomchamber.net. Tom Sodeika, founder and CEO of Freedom Square. Tom, thank you as always. Good luck with the Freedom Chamber project. Appreciate it.
Thank you both. Have a great day.
You too, and he joined us on our turnkey.pro answer line.
This is the morning show more Chicago radio listeners are choosing. This is Chicago's Morning Answer on AM 560. The Answer.
MyPillow is excited to announce that they're having the first ever mega sale on overstock clearance and brand new products. For example, save over 50% on this season's flannel sheets. Queen size only $59.98. Kings only $69.98. They sell out fast every year, so order now. Save 30% on their